Hey everybody, welcome back to a video. In this one we're going to be learning about Canvas. So before going into the video, I would appreciate you guys liking and subscribing the video and feel free to comment. So let's go into the topic. So first, let's see what does Canvas mean. So basically Canvas allow us or the users to place where you can create and stuff. So basically in Canvas you can create, and the word itself kind of gives us off that it's gonna create or draw to say. And this is basically I'm talking about like the window canvas which you have in the tkinter module, and not the canvas like on Google. So first let's make an example. So first let me just delete that and have our tkinter module right there, and then import the asterisk so that we can get all of those. And then I'm gonna have window equals tk, and after that I'm gonna have window dot main loop. So window dot main loop, and after that I'm gonna create my canvas. So first, to create a canvas you have to have a variable named canvas. If you want, you can have anything, and I'm gonna have canvas right there, and I want it to appear in my window, so I'm just gonna put window. So if you want it to appear in like the top level or a different window, you can put it in that window, so that doesn't matter, but I just want it to appear in this video, so I'm gonna put that. And I guess that should be it. So we should also pack this canvas to see the result, and let's just do that, and let's just pack it and see our output. So let's just see it, and this is basically our canvas. So many people might think what this is a window, right? I mean, this is kind of technically a window, but whenever I change the height or draw something, you would understand that's a canvas. So let's just put a height equals, let's just say 200, and the width equals 200. I mean 200 will be probably a lot small, so let's just put a 600 or so, and let's just change this to 6, and that should be it. So we should be done, and let's just run this and see our output, and we got our output, and I'll say that's a lot better. And after having that, we have to create, right? Because the canvas name itself like says it's gonna create. So first I'm gonna have canvas dot create. So let's just do that, dot create, and these are the things we can create. So first I'm gonna start off by creating a line, because that's the easiest thing you could do. So first I have to enter coordinates inside this. So I'm gonna enter 4 coordinates, so 0, 0. Let's just do that. So this is basically x1 and y1, or to say x and y, and we have to enter another pair of x and y. So I'm gonna enter, like, let's just say 300, and let's just say 300 would be great, I'll say. And let's just run this and see our output. So it's gonna give us like 300 kind of line. So that's our line. 0 to 0, 0, 0 is this position, and it's gonna go all the way at 300 and 300 coordinates. So this is basically what we can do with this, and we can even create a lot of stuff. So let's just move on and create a different one. So canvas.create, and let's just create let's just say oval, because this oval is kind of special, because not gonna lie, it's basically kind of create a circle. So after doing that, I'm gonna give the coordinates. So I don't want it to be like in the top left corner, so I'm just gonna put like at 100 and 100, and also I'm gonna give 500 and a 500. I mean, that would be probably a lot bigger, I'll say, but still, that's fine. So that we can see the output, and that's our oval. It's kind of probably in the middle, I'll say. And this is not an oval, by the way. It's a circle, right? So I know that's a lot confusing. It just says oval, but it kind of is a circle. So we don't have to worry about that much about that. But that's how you can create. And one more thing I want to say in this is the fill thing. So this fill thing lets us allow to fill a color. So let's just say I want to fill green, and let's just do that, and let's just put a quote for this, and after this it's gonna fill this color with green. So let's just wait for a few seconds. As you see, it's green. And now I can even do like any of the colors with this. And after you're done with that, I also want to say you something about the borders. So if you want to change the borders kind of thing, you have to use width. And normally we use width for like height and stuff, but this is kind of different. So let's just put 10. 10 with this 10 we can probably see a lot easier. So let's just run this, and this is our 10 size or pixels of border, and that's what we can do. And this is our green fill color. So that's basically what I want to say. And then we can also create, like, let's just say this time we're gonna create a rectangle. And after this, I'm just gonna have my coordinates. So I don't want it to be at like 100 and stuff, so I'm just gonna put 0, 0, and let's just put 250, 250. And let's just run this and see our output. And if you want, you can fill for these too, so anything is fine. And that's a triangle. I know the line just mixed it up there, so if you place it in like 100 and something, you would get it correct. And so I don't want to do that. So basically, you can even mess with the coordinates too. And then we're gonna create a polygon. So this polygon is kind of different, but for this you basically need six parameters or coordinates. So the first coordinate I'm gonna keep in the middle. So the probably x should be like 0, and then the next one should be in the middle, which should be 300, and the next point I want it to be at the top right corner, which is gonna be 600 comma 600. So let's just do that. And I want it to be the next one to be at the down very at the left or say, and I'm gonna put 600 comma 0. So after doing this, let's run this and see our output, and it's gonna give the tip pointer to that side. So if you want, you can even change the coordinates, but I'm bad at coordinates, so it kind of appears like that. But still, if you want, you can change it. And these coordinates are kind of hard, and if you're good at coordinates, you can probably get it right. So now we're gonna create an arc. So this is very fun and very confusing sometimes to many people. So this basically needs 4 coordinates as usual. And I'm gonna put 0, 0 and 200, 200. So now let's run this and see our output. So let's just run that, and it's gonna create us an arc. So that's basically an arc, and that's how it looks like. You can fill it, you can put the borders, you can make the width more and stuff. So you can do basically whatever you want. So you can do that, and you can even do something very fun for this. That is called start. So this start lets you start at that specific coordinates, or to say degrees, and I'm gonna put 90 degrees so that you guys can understand. And first, before putting that, I'm gonna put 360, which is basically a full turn, or I'm gonna delete this. And first, observe the pointing side, okay? So observe the pointing side. It's pointing towards this side, right? Okay, this side or that side to say. And now let's just start this, and let's just start that right here. And this, I'm gonna put 90 degrees, and observe the difference. It was pointing for us to that side, and if I run this, it should point us that side. So let's just see that, and it changed opposite, which is 90 degrees counterclockwise. So that's how it works, and you can change it to 180, or you can even change it to 270 or anything. So any coordinates is fine. It might be 170 or 150, so it doesn't matter. And there we go, and I can change it to 200, let's just say 10, and that should be it. So let's just run this, and we're gonna get a coordinate of like kind of 210, and that's how it looks like. And you remember, now it was facing that side and it turned this side, so now you guys probably can see the difference. So that's very funny, and that's a lot cool to do, I'll say, with this. I guess that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.